तो दोस्तों आज ਅਸੀਂ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं the incidents of last week. Two main things which we already discussed. One, the debate, and the second one, that surgical operation जो Indian Army ने across the border in the territory of Pakistan, they say. I mean, it's LOC, crossing the LOC. Now you're entering the territory of Pakistan and then doing the operation there. So first, it's actually contradictory when they say कि line of control nu cross करके तुसी दूसरी countries जाके operation कर रहे हो. So the place Indian Army went, it's not Pakistan. It is not Pakistan. It's POK, Pak occupied Kashmir. Even Pakistan say that, Pak occupied Kashmir. So the line of control, line of actual control, what you say, is way beyond that. So it's a whole debate when we start debating that, what is actual line of control. So anyway, so they did this surgical, I don't know why they call it surgical operation, and claiming that they killed 55 people or more, militants and the people who belongs to the Pakistani army. But other side, Pakistan ने हाले तक accept नहीं किया. As usual, they haven't accepted anything. I mean, that's a problem with them all the time. They're always in a state of denial. Even they did something big in India. Kargil, they haven't stand with them. Haven't. कि वो हम नहीं थे, वो लोग थे जिन्हें आज़ादी चाहिए. मुंबई जिथे 160 लोगों ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ speaking people came from absolutely from Pakistan. लेकिन ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੌਣ ਸੀ. ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ. They never stood. The thing is, if you have guts, you stand with the things. Whatever you do, you stand with it. कि हाँ मैंने किया, कर लो जो करने का. नहीं. So same thing here again. They are in a state of denial. It haven't happened. अगर होया ही नहीं, you listen to the Pakistani media, it's all over in the media. The buzz is all around there. They all know it. Acceptance problem hai. Anyway, well, just not talk. We'll go to the Pakistan side too. Just talk this side and then we move to that side too. Okay, what is the perspective of the Pakistani media on that? We'll talk that too. Kargil di jo jang hui si, I don't know, you call it a jung, it was just, I would say it's a half the war. Half of the war, क्योंकि full war हले start होनी बाकी सी. Because I was talking to one of the lieutenant general there, retired, who was, I think, the second or third platoon going that side. ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਕਾਰਗਿਲ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ 'ਚ ਜੋ ਲੋਕ ਸੀ, they were very heavily equipped and ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਭਾਰੀ ਸੀ. And of course when you have a better location, higher location, you always have an upper hand. ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ way heavier ਸੀ. And they killed a lot of our people. That's the Lieutenant General. I know this guy, so he told me that, and he said that literally we were about to open a second front, which is towards Karachi. at that time, 1999, क्योंकि ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ army were on the northern side. So at that time, it's good कि वो front open नहीं होया. It's good. And now there's a buzz around here for another war. Now this surgical operation, and we haven't heard from Pakistan yet, क्योंकि first of all, they haven't accepted, like always. अगर accept करते हैं, then they have to retaliate. Maybe that's why they are not accepting it. Anyway, this Modi government, who we all here don't like, they prove themselves. Hey, this is what we said, and this is what we are doing. This is what we are doing, and not only this, not only this, what Narendra Modi जो हुन गल कर रहा है, this is what our show is based on today, कि Indus Water Treaty जो 1960 ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ और इंडिया ਦੇ ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ, they are rethinking or reconsidering that treaty. ਹੁਣ ਉਹਦੇ ਹਰ ਪਹਿਲੂ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿੱਥੇ they can back out of that treaty. Guys, not a lot of people know about that treaty because it was never in the news. It was just written in the books, and it sit there and sit there and sit there, and all the West, they know about it. And ये जो treaty आज तक दी सब तो liberal water sharing pact या treaty मानी जाती है, most liberal, and it most liberal from our side, from the Indian side. And when I was reading about this treaty, तो मैं सोच रहा सी कि we have an upper hand in India. That makes me rethink that why they want Kashmir. There's a reason behind it. And these rivers are the reason. The source of the rivers is the reason. That's what I was reading. And I was thinking, we have upper hand, but if same upper hand Pakistan ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੀ ਕਦ ਦੀ ਕੈਂਸਲ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਸੀ. ਇਹ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਾ. ਇਹ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਕਦ ਦੇ ਮੁਕਰ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਉਹ. ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਵਾਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਅਹਿਸਾਸ ਦਿਵਾਉਣਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ if you do this, we will stop your water. And I don't want to stop the water. No one can stop anyone's water. We will talk about this too. Can India really do that? But I'm just trying to put a case here. See, we have so much control on our hand, but we never use that control, or what you call misuse that control. And इस treaty तो बावजूद भी you're creating trouble with the country. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say. But ਜੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਇਹੋ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਹੁੰਦਾ, it would have been used numerous times, and India never used it. So ਜੇ world ਨੂੰ most liberal pact ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, that's just because of India, because of the liberal government then, because of India. And if you listen to the buzz other side of the border, Pakistan media, they have a contradictory, actually I won't say contradictory, but they have two viewpoints. So एक तो व्यू पॉइंट तो है कि भी अब तो हमारा हुक्का पानी बंद हो जाएगा, अब इंडिया ने ये कहना शुरू कर दिया, अब तो हमारे बच्चे क्या करेंगे. एंड अदर साइड जो दूसरा पहलू है, दूसरा जो खिता है ਉਹਦਾ मीडिया ਦਾ, what they are saying कि you should be happy, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान to begin with ਇਸ ਪੈਕਟ ਨੂੰ, ਇਸ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ 6 ਸਾਲ ਕਿ 8 ਸਾਲ ਇਸ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੀ ਤੇ ਸਾਈਨ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ। And then President Ayub Khan was paid by India to sign that treaty, and the treaty is in favor of who? We'll discuss this one. We'll go one by one and we'll go by all these myths ki India can really cancel this treaty or not. We'll go one by one. Let's take a short break and come back right after that. Welcome back दोस्तों। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਟਾਕ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ AP ਸਿੰਘ on AM 1310 San Francisco। ਇਹ ਦੋਸਤੋ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ the Indus River Water Treaty, ਸਿੰਧੂ ਨਦੀ 'ਚ ਜੋ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਜੋ ਸੰਧੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ 1960 ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਇਸ ਵਕਤ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਕਲੇਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਰੀਕਨਸੀਡਰ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਕਿ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਏ ਤੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ, and can they really do it? ਇਹ ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ। ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਇਹ ਜਾਣੀਏ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਵੇਅਰ ਆਲ ਦੇ ਐਂਡ ਅਪ। ਸਿੰਧੂ ਨਦੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੰਧੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, that's the largest river on that area, on that corridor, I would say, जो कि तिब्बत तो निकलती है। It's actually China now, but we'll still call it Tibet because India has a different political stand when it comes to Tibet and China. So Tibet तो निकलती है, it goes northwest and then come back south, जो कि पाकिस्तान के बिल्कुल सेंटर च होके निकल के and then it merged into Indian Ocean. बाकी दी नदियां Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. All of those rivers in the end merge into river Sindhu river, close to Multan. So इस करके इस नदी की बहुत अहमियत है। सिंधु घाटी के आसपास जो सिविलाइजेशन डेवलप हुई सी, सिंधु घाटी की सभ्यता या फिर मोहनजोदाड़ो, the all around that river. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਜੋ ਰਿਵਰਸ ਨੇ, 6 ਰਿਵਰਸ ਟੋਟਲ, ਸਿੰਧੂ, ਇੰਡਸ, ਸਿੰਧੂ, ਝੇਲਮ, ਚਨਾਬ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੈਸਟਰਨ ਰਿਵਰਸ ਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ 3 ਈਸਟਰਨ ਰਿਵਰਸ ਆਰ ਰਾਵੀ, ਬਿਆਸ ਤੇ ਸਤਲੁਜ। ਹੁਣ ਪੈਕਟ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਜੋ ਈਸਟਰਨ ਰਿਵਰਸ ਨੇ, ਰਾਵੀ, ਬਿਆਸ ਤੇ ਸਤਲੁਜ, ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਰਾਈਟ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ। So they can do whatever they want. But when it comes to using the water of Indus, Jhelum and Chenab, there are restrictions on India. India can only use like 20% maximum water of that. 20% maximum. Because it depends upon the weather. ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਰਿਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਂ you have use, ਬਾਰਿਸ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, you can use that. ਹਾਲਾਂਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਕੁਛ bridges ਜਾਂ ਕੁਛ project ਖੜੇ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ always opposed on those 3 rivers. Western rivers ਜੋ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਰਾਵੀ, ਬਿਆਸ ਤੇ ਸਤਲੁਜ, ਉਹਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਯੂਜ਼ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। But in the end, the water flows back to the Pakistan anyhow. ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ all in all ਦੇਖੀਏ ਤੇ 80% water, total water of all the 6 rivers is used by Pakistan. 20% वाटर जो है इंडिया यूज कर रहा है, 20%. वो भी पूरा यूज नहीं. Actually, the reality is India is using 4% of that permitted 20% water. So, myth number 1 we discussed कि इंडिया इस ट्रीटी तो परे हो सकता है या उस ट्रीटी ਦੇ ਵਿਰੁੱਧ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋ. ਹਾਲੇ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਆਇਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਯੂਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਵੈਰੀ ਲੈਸ ਆਫ ਦ ਵਾਟਰ, very less of the water. Mostly water, which I said, flowing back to Pakistan in the end. और दूसरा मिथ है कि इंडिया इस ट्रीटी ਨੂੰ कैंसिल कर सकता है अपने विल पे. This is also myth क्योंकि it's a treaty. कोई भी कंट्री या कोई भी पार्टी यूनिलैटरली इस ट्रीटी ਨੂੰ या किसी भी ट्रीटी ਨੂੰ एंड नहीं कर सकती. That's by the treaty. I mean, any agreement you say, you cannot end it unilaterally. Most of it. India can stop the flow to the water to the Pakistan anytime. Un evik myth hai. Evik myth hai. Reality is you cannot. I mean, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ अनलॉफुली ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਟਾਪ ਵੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੋ ਕਿ ਸਟਾਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੱਖੋਗੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ? It's just not naturally possible. I mean, the water, you have a storage, ਕਿਥੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬਾਲਟੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਭਰੋਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਧਰ. You need reservoirs. What do you think how many reservoirs or how many dams India have? Or even Pakistan have? You know, in the end ਜਦੋਂ ਗੱਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਵਾਟਰਸ ਦੀ, ਗੱਲ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਤੇ. Neither Pakistan know how to manage their waters, nor India know how to manage their waters. It's management. It's common sense. कि जे ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ कि भी you need water after 6 months, you store it. Where the heck is the storage? You need reservoirs, you need dams. You don't have it. और अगर ਹੁਣ ਤੋਂ अगर इंडिया कोशिश भी करे कि मैं पाकिस्तान का पानी घट करना है, रोकना है, it will take that maybe 10-15 years to build those dams. And even then, you cannot fight with the nature. You know, if the nature's got to dump the water, it's going to dump the water. You can't stop that water flow to Pakistan. It's just practically and naturally possible ही नहीं है. इसी टाइमलाइन देखिए, all this tussle between India and Pakistan on the water. 1948, right after the independence, India cuts the supply of most canals to Pakistan. उਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ Pakistan got fearful all the time कि anytime they can do it. And then they want to do some kind of agreement. लेकिन हैरानी की गल है कि they never wanted this kind of agreement. And if you look at this agreement, only Pakistan is benefiting. And they still never wanted it. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, if you India the news से सुनते रहने, right? Listen to the Pakistan news. Go to the YouTube. Listen to their journalists. Listen to their news channel. Like we talk good about us and bad about them, they do the same thing. But you will still get something. Sometimes you don't get all the truth from your country's media. You probably get from the other country's media. And there are some very, I would say, balanced journalists in Pakistan too. You'll find them. I don't want to name anyone here. Just find them. When you start listening to them, sometimes you're surprised कि what they are telling exactly what we think. Exactly what we think. We'll talk a little bit about the Pakistan side when we come back after the short break.